understand that when you know what rest is, understand that rest, understand, is symbolic, the grace of God, that God's grace is sufficient. That means whatever I need to do in this season, whatever I need to do in this hour, his grace is going to take me through. It has nothing to do with me, but it has to do that his grace is sufficient. And because his grace is sufficient, his grace will give me favor, and I will be able to establish, and I'll be able to do whatever God has called me to do. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't struggle in this year. Just know his grace is sufficient. Okay? Because the number 15 represents the grace of God. And God's grace is sufficient. And we've been talking about Joseph, where Joseph, in the season of his life, that he's supposed to be resting, he's supposed to be excelling, he's supposed to be moving up into the things that God has for him in the kingdom of God. And because he's starting to move, that it caused turbulence in his land. And why does it, when I said turbulence in the land, I mean within him and amongst his family. Why? Because anytime God get ready to bless, you better know that the devil is going to show his head. So understand, whenever you're walking around here with the peace of God, the enemy has to bring something to bring turbulence to your life. What is turbulence? It's a violence of a shaking. In other words, he has to cause something irregular to happen in your life to take your attention from what God is trying to show you. That's why when you go through situations, you shouldn't always hang your head down. You should say, I know God got something in store for me. Now, what God is about to do, God is about to do some stuff that's going to blow my mind. Why? Because the truth of the matter, the fact is that I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through except God is about to do something. Do you not know the devil don't mess with you when he know you don't have any destiny and purpose in you? He only mess with those folks that still got their mind made up and they getting ready to move forward. So what does he have to do? He has to loose an assignment over your life to stagnate you, cause you to be unstable, or either make you go back.